Nice cup of coffee?
Sorry, yeah.
That's not a bad cup of coffee, that
No.
one. Getting used to the old instant again.
Yeah, it's good.
I've had, since we've been coming out of lockdown, being at home on a regular basis.
Do you use the pods and stuff?
Yeah.
It's
I've got
quite
an
an expensive
espresso.
way to do it though. Not cheap, is it?
Well, it is if you think about what it costs you to go and buy a coffee.
Yeah.
Like when you come into the pro shop here and the club charge you £2 for a coffee.
Yeah.
I mean, those pods are like, they work out at 18p.
18, I thought they were more expensive than that.
Not if you buy the ones I get.
So you buy the lower quality ones.
No, mine are
You
Starbucks.
you buy Lidl's own brand and stuff.
No, mine are Starbucks.
Are they?
But if you buy enough of them at the same time...
Yeah, but you've got a
You can
massive
get 'em.
house, you can store them. I've got a little flat, so...
Massive house.
Yeah, you've got like a massive house.
We're looking to move.
In Malden, what, bigger again?
Huh? We're looking to move.
See, that
That
just shows it all really, doesn't it? Like, the boss has got the big house, like big, massive house, and then I'm the...
Big house, big
I'm
bills.
the guy earning you the money, but yeah, I've got a one-bedroom flat.
Big problems with kids shouting at you every night.
Don't have that problem.
You don't have that.
Yeah, that was your lifestyle choice.
I'm not sure I got that choice. That was Laura's choice.
You could have stayed on the Burnley bus tour when you were 20 and 21. I'm still on that bus tour. You got off the bus unfortunately.
It was a good bus tour.
It was, yeah. We had some great times, didn't we?
Oh dear.
And we still have them now, don't we?
We do now. Now
Yeah,
we're back
now
on
we're
the
back
bus tour. It's a slightly different bus tour than what we used to be on, but
Yeah.
this is more golf orientated bus tour, but it's good.
Yeah.
Do you want to welcome everybody today? I think
You can do it.
I think you should.
It's your channel.
I was going to ask how your first week's been. That's exactly what I was going to ask.
I quit.
You resigned already?
Yeah, too much pressure.
What happened? How?
Too much hassle. I'm just happy being a minor character on this show and on the channel. It's your channel. It's Dan Hendriksen Golf. It's not Lester Barnes Golf.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Sunday morning show. Good morning, Lester.
Morning, Dan.
So, first week on the job, own channel, not gone so well.
No. I would like to issue a public apology.
How many apologies have you made on this channel?
Say what you want about me. I do apologise when I'm in the wrong. Don't I?
You do apologise, and you do apologise a lot.
I'm always wrong. You were going to agree with me, but then we'll both be wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I cut the pressure of the situation, and taking on such responsibility. I didn't realise the responsibility that goes with it, and I just felt like
What do you think was the hardest?
I didn't want to look like you in a couple of years' time. To be honest, I didn't want grey hair and.
What was the hardest bit of it?
Trying to keep one under control.
That's its own challenge. That's a separate. I put that on a separate.
Do you get like a government grant, or like do you get a carer's allowance for like looking after him?
Well, I used to get a carer's allowance for you. Don't know if you're aware of that.
Probably, it would surprise me.
Used to claim my little carer's allowance for looking after you.
And we had a blue badge for the priority parking.
Daycare.
Dan's daycare. So this week on the channel, you've had a good week on the channel, haven't you?
We've had a.
I
Oh
wasn't
no,
on it.
you've
No,
not
I
been on
wasn't
it.
on it.
Where have you been this week?
I was given the week off the channel.
It was rest week for you, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Little
We
rest
charged
time.
the batteries and I'm ready to go again.
So Tavistock Golf Club this week we've
Yeah.
just been, and what a pleasure it was to play golf with James. Like I've said this before on the previous show. Yeah, it was really cool.
I'm starting to get a little bit jealous because you're talking about him all the time. James this, James that. I'm like, it's a little bromance going on between you two. And just think, a few years ago you couldn't stand the bloke.
I know.
That was a joke before anyone gets on it. Yeah. It was good. It was good. There was some good banter. There was some good golf. It was good. It was nice connection. You seem to,
we'll be back, like I said, we'll be back on his channel, won't we? Because he's invited us over there, so we'll be back over there.
Look forward to that.
And then next week on the show, we are at Perranporth.
Yeah. I
am chasing my tail to get that one sorted.
We've done quite a lot of filming over the last sort of month, particularly on course vlogs. We've been doing them every Monday and sometimes on a Tuesday as well.
Yeah.
So we've got quite a lot in the bank that needs editing, but obviously the weeks are going quickly, and if we're away filming a couple of days during the week, that only leaves you 4 or 5 days, even with Jordan working as well. It's just difficult, isn't it?
What people probably don't realise is each section of that video for the course vlog, I've worked out takes 5 hours of editing.
Yeah. bound to, because all the extra cameras we're using now.
Yeah, and it's because of the jumping around with different cameras and things like that. So it's a full. Jordan has a full week. Like, he's trying to cram in a course vlog editing in the 4 days that we got for him.
Yeah.
Because he's away with us on one of the days.
And there's six videos, isn't there?
Yeah. So it's so at the moment I'm trying to now get him ahead. So I'm editing.
Yeah.
I'm getting them edited early on. So I'm getting parts 1, 2, and 3 for Perranporth done this weekend at home.
Yeah.
Which will get Jordan ahead, because we're filming Monday and Tuesday next week. We're down at Mullion.
Yeah.
Down in Cornwall again on Monday, and then we're back at Ashbury with Lee on the Tuesday.
Yeah. So on the Monday it's me, Dan, James, who you might have seen
James Urquhart.
done some of this Sam Lab, putting and patting reviews and
I wanted to get him on for ages, but
he also is the head teaching professional at Torquay. Yeah. So he's on the channel, and obviously Will is the 4th, so we've got 4 ball down there.
Yeah.
James hits the ball a long way as well.
I think he's
has he lost a bit distance?
I think he might have.
We'll
see, won't we, when we get on the course.
Last time I played with him, which was a couple of years ago, he was proper long, like Will's length, if not a little bit longer. Yeah. And there's literally nothing to him as well. You look at him, he's like our sort of height, and probably like 3 stone lighter than both of us.
Comfortably.
But hits it an absolute mile. So he's on the channel on Monday down at Mullion, and then Tuesday we're at Ashbury filming the 3rd course. We've done 2 previous ones.
2, yeah.
If you haven't seen them, have a little look.
It'll be above your head.
It'll be there somewhere.
Their little playlist up.
Yeah, have a little look. So that's me, Dan, Will and Lee, because we did the first 2 course vlogs together as well. So a busy week.
Yeah, we got a busy week, and then obviously Jordan's got to come as well and edit, and then and film, and then he's got to edit Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So busy week. Going on, right, there's a couple of things that I want to discuss today, but I've got some good news for you.
Oh, have you? I like good news. I like good news. I need some good news. I haven't had a very good year, so go on.
Well, with everything that's kind of been going on, we've got a bit of a mega trip.
Have we? Oh, I love mega trips.
So we're off to Yorkshire.
Oh, yeah. I've never been that far north.
No, I know. It's going to be a little bit colder than you're used to.
Do we need a passport?
No, you won't need a passport. It's still in England.
Brilliant.
All right. But we're off to Yorkshire. We're filming with FootJoy.
Okay.
And it's going to be part of this premiere series that I had planned with FootJoy throughout the end of last year, moving into this year. We had this plan of what we wanted to achieve. So we're off to 3 amazing golf courses.
Do you know what courses?
I do, but I don't want to let them out yet.
Okay.
But we're off to Yorkshire, and
what are we doing in Yorkshire?
We're playing golf. We're doing our course vlogs. We're going to meet up with the guys that are there, hopefully, and do some bits with probably the head pros up there, and have a chat with them as well. But the good news is, FootJoy want to kit you out.
Oh,
for the
beautiful,
trip.
Lovely.
So we've got 3 courses to do, and you can go on and choose 3 outfits for the trip.
Brilliant! I'm going to get some outrageous colours.
I want you looking the absolute.
Can we like one of the days? Can we match our kits up?
Yeah, should we go as like team outfit?
Full kit.
Team outfit. So the idea of this series is obviously with the Premier Series, the Premier shoes that have been a massive success this year already. I mean, you can see them on tour. The tour players love them, absolutely.
I mean, it's not an advert or trying to sell them, but when we saw that shoe and the rep put it in my hand and said, "Look at that," and I was like, "It looks like the classic. It feels like the classic."
We're from that era.
Yeah, I loved my classics.
Yeah.
It was a full leather shoe for people that don't know.
Leather sole.
Had like brogue on it. You could. The colours were really nice, but it was a proper heavy, like a proper shoe. It was, and it took me a while. Like I used to save up for a pair every couple of years, like with winnings in the pro shop, and it was just a great shoe. And when the rep, I've gone offline a bit here. When the rep gave me the shoe and said, "Look at that," I was like, "Oh my god, I'm in love." I said, and he said, "How much do you think that is?" And I was the old classic in sort of late 90s, early 2000s. That was like £250 to £300 for this classic, just for a golf shoe. And I said, when he gave it to me, I thought, obviously I know a few prices have come down, but I was thinking it would be like 200 plus, like 225 or even 249.
Yeah, premium.
And then when they said the price, I just honestly couldn't believe the price of the shoe, how relatively low it was in comparison to what you actually get. So it's a great shoe.
And I've got a pair of them, and I've actually still got some old classics that I keep in decent condition, and I wear them every now and then. Like I wore them when I played Pebble. I just felt like especially if I get to a nice links course as well, I'll generally put on a pair of classics for that. I don't know why. Why do we do that? I don't know. But it just makes you feel better about it and things like that. So anyway, we're going off on that. But yeah, so that's quite exciting. So we get to kit you out with some nice FootJoy stuff, and we'll do the trip together as it's part of FootJoy. They're helping us on the trip, and helping put it together for us, which is great. I'm really looking forward to that. So that's going to be in May. We're going in May to do that. So we've got 3 days away up in Yorkshire. So we're going to get online, get on the FootJoy website and start picking you out.
If anybody's got any sort of ideas and they want to design something, then
if you want to design an outfit for Bernie,
that'd be great. You know my
down
email
in the
address,
comments,
or my email address. Send it me. See what you come up with. But that's exciting.
Okay, I've got a rant.
Okay, go on.
And this is before you start doing all your birthday shout outs.
But
I've got a rant.
Go on.
The handicap system.
Okay.
Like, don't get me wrong, as a professional golfer, I don't have to think about that new world handicap system. Now, for those of you watching from America, you're probably on the world handicap system anyway.
Yeah.
And I used to be on it when I was studying in the States for 3 or 4 years. I had a handicap out there.
Yeah.
And I don't remember it being this difficult.
No.
But the members here are really struggling with it, and I'm getting now the questions.
I quite personally like it. I mean, I've run the free comps this week.
Yeah.
I think it's relatively straightforward. I like the way that you've got the app. You can just put your casual rounds in as well, and I find it really easy. But the problem I'm finding is quite a lot of our members, I don't know if it's the same at every club, are not technically
minded. So
they haven't got the app, the phone. Like if you say to a couple of them about apps, they just haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
Right.
And they're not really. I would say they're not embracing it the way they should do.
Okay.
A lot of people in golf, as we've discovered over the years, don't like change.
Yeah.
Even if it's small changes, like why are you doing this when we used to do that? It worked so well. But unfortunately, in golf and in life, you've got to evolve and develop. As hard as it is, but if progression.
So is it going to be good?
I think so.
You think it's going to be good?
But I mean, the old system. Someone who's had a handicap, still got a handicap. It was done more on how you played over a period of time, like not a short period. This is more. The new system is based more on form. Current form. So your handicap can jump around depending on.
Because it's jumping around massively.
Yeah. Well, you've got a guy come in today. We've run a competition today, and he said, "Oh, I've had 33 points on Wednesday, and I've been cut for that." And I tried to explain to him, "No, what's happened is." He said, "Well, I've had 33. I've not played to my handicap, and I've lost a shot." And I said, "Well, what happens is you must have had a high score in your 8 counting scores,
right.
And that's now been replaced by this 33 points, which will then bring your average down, which alters your handicap."
So whereas we would only see up 0.1 or down point whatever you would get, especially in category 1,
it can jump massively.
So we would see small jumps. So it would literally you'd stagger, stagger a player. So if a player went off form in the old system. It would take forever, and that's why there was always these handicap reviews each year, I suppose, for players to sort of say, well, you're off 12, but really you've actually not played to 20 this year.
Made certain players of, certain players, certain ages who handicap would have naturally increased.
Yeah.
They would say off a too low handicap, and it discouraged them to play. Oh, I'm not playing in competitions. What's the point? Right. I can't play to my handicap. I'm just giving people money. I'm not competitive. So this system. And I mean, I looked at my scores over the last sort of 3-year period because you can look back at what the handicap system would have done to you. And at one stage I was off 3 handicap, and at another stage I got to +3. So it was a 6-shot swing.
+3? Yeah. You were off +3.
So there was a 6-shot swing.
Right.
Depending on your
I'm just happy getting 3 shots off you. Are you off +3 now?
No, I'm off +1. But I will once I've started playing casual rounds of golf. My handicap will naturally increase. So with the system, you need to be entering lots of scores to keep that percentage and keep your current form. So I haven't quite got 20 scores in over a 2-year period.
Right.
I'm getting close to it. So my handicap is slightly lower than what it would be. A lad I play with, Nathan Gilpin, who watches the show and one of my best friends, he's off scratch, but he's got like 40, 50 more scores in than I have. But generally he would be a shot and a half, maybe 2 shots better than me. But his handicap is completely done on the world system, whereas mine is slightly
jumped about from one to the other.
Yeah, you get a more consistent level, the more scores you put in.
Do you think for lower handicap golfers like yourself, do you think your handicap will just jump around quietly, whereas higher handicap golfers, they're going to see some jumps like up and down? Because your form is not going to be. Your form is still going to be. You're going to be around.
Yeah, I'm quite a consistent golfer. Generally, my scores, Torquay's past 60, 68. My scores generally sort of vary between sort of 67, 66 up to sort of 72. I don't really go higher than that around here, which I shouldn't say that because I probably will next time I play. So I'm quite consistent. What will happen is, so I'll get my handicap will more or less remain on a consistent level. Yeah, but you'll get people who will, like you do up here, you get people who will shoot high numbers. They'll shoot high 80s, and then they'll whack some scores in the 70s. Yeah. They could potentially, like I was saying to someone, they can see some massive variations when the scores come off or when they replace scores. So I would just say, from a personal level, keep an eye on it. You've got the apps. Yeah. Check before you go out, because it can. That guy who's had 33 points suddenly got his scorecard and he's a shot lower. Okay. He's going to presume that he's not going to get cut. So you just got to keep your eye on it.
So because it's only now started to affect me personally. As in, I'm getting all these complaints. Yeah. I've only really shown an interest in it because I've not really had to worry about it. It's not an area that I have to deal with the club. Yeah. So it's only now that obviously we're getting lots of comments about it. Competitions have started up and things like that I'm getting the brunt of it, should we say, behind the counter. So I was kind of like, I was sort of getting a bit frustrated.
It's just got to bed in, really. Give it time. Give it a year, 18 months, 2 years, and
see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. I think it will. It
worked
long
well
term.
For me.
Better.
Personally, it worked well for me when I was in the States. So I don't remember having all these issues with it. No. So okay, well, I mean, time will tell.
The only thing I'd say as well is, if you got a guy who played on the past 17, he's shooting 74 averaging, and he's off like 3 or 4 handicap. Yeah. He will generally beat someone if they're playing all the time and he's shooting 74 average, and you've got someone who's shooting like 82 but then can put a 68 in. Yeah. That guy off 4 and the other guy might be off 2 even though he's shooting higher and lower. I think the guy off 4 will win more stuff. Right. Okay. So I think it favours consistency over to win things off handicap. But leaving your handicap and moving it around will favour up and down. And
I'd like to hear how you're all getting on with it. Yeah. If you're in the UK and you've started up with this new world handicap system, put your comments down below. I'd like to hear if it's good for you, if you're finding it tough, if your club is finding it tough. I'd like to hear what you think on it.
All I'd say is if your handicap's either too high or too low, then every time you play, mark a card. You can do it on a Stableford or a stroke play. I'd suggest you do Stableford because it's easier. Just enter as many scores as you can. You can do every casual round. You can do it, and it will then get to an acceptable level once you've got a number of scores in. But just put your scores in.
Okay. Shout outs then. What have you got for us?
I've got loads.
Oh my god, you have brought paperwork.
No, I haven't. Right, so let's just get on to my right. So the first birthday shout out.
Yes.
Is from Hayley. And
is Hayley?
It's not Hayley's birthday.
Oh, okay. No, hello, Hayley.
She's put. Would we mind giving a birthday shout out to her husband, Mike Cole?
Hello, Mike Cole. Do we know Mike Cole?
I don't know. Do we?
Don't think
so.
Hello, Mike. Anyway.
We know everybody.
We know everybody.
And his birthday is on Saturday the 24th. So he'd have had his birthday. It was yesterday.
Oh, same day as my sister's birthday. What a good day. Good day to have it. Saturday as well.
Party day. And she's put his age. Should we reveal his age? He's 59 today, so he looks brilliant for his age.
Well done. Fantastic. Big one next year then.
And she enjoys watching the show as well. She's not a golfer, so thanks Hayley for watching. Thanks for the email and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mike. Yeah. Hope you had a great day, mate.
I have got the email here.
People just do not email me anymore.
No, I'm not sure who it's from, so I've deleted who it's from, but it's a birthday shout out to his daughter, Cara. And she turns 26 on April the 20th. Okay. So that would have been this week just gone.
Yeah.
And he sent me a picture of her. So should we put the picture? Do you want the picture on here?
So
that's Cara. Happy 26th.
Happy 26th birthday to Cara. And thanks again for watching, everybody.
So the last one is from David Ives, and it's for his son Emerson. They're members of the golf course.
Emerson.
He wanted a shout out on May the 2nd show, which I know is next week, but sometimes we forget.
So you're a week early.
So I'm giving him a bit of premature congratulations here. So it's his birthday.
Emerson is one of our junior members, up and coming junior members, and is obviously got a bright future in the game of golf.
So happy birthday.
Keep practicing, Emerson.
Happy
birthday, mate. Is that all your birthday shout-outs? So we've got Emerson, we're going to do you again next week.
Yeah, so you get a double shout-out.
So what a birthday that is, eh?
It doesn't get better than that, does it?
No, it really doesn't, no. So what... so I think we've covered everything. This week we're at Perranporth with Chris Gill.
Yeah,
so
on the channel.
Don't miss that. That will come up tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
We haven't mentioned where we were this week, what we've been filming this week, have we? You haven't mentioned where we've been and who we've been with.
Oh, yeah, what a week.
How can you forget that?
I didn't forget. I just didn't think I'd bring it up. But
why not?
Well, why not? We've got so much to bring up.
So this week, on Monday, we were down at West Cornwall.
What a golf course. Yeah. We played it years ago.
I don't remember it being that good.
No.
The views... Because obviously when I used to play golf, I didn't really take any notice of the view, just concentrate on the golf course.
Yeah.
Now my golf's at such a poor level that I look around and this is nice.
But you've got to enjoy the walk as well.
Exactly, so I enjoy walking now over the golf. But yeah, the views were ridiculous. The golf course was better than I remember.
And we played with Big Oggy.
We did.
And what a delight. Well, I'd say we also played with Lee, so I should say what a delight it is to play with Lee. Again, we haven't played with him for a while. But absolutely fantastic to have John on the channel. Lots of people have been asking about having higher handicap golfers in some of these, and John's off 28, so I've been giving him a few lessons as well, which is we've been focusing on short game and stuff at the moment. But it was just I really enjoyed it.
Good
company. It was a great company.
I've met John a couple of times, but he was great to be on the golf course with. He took it all with good humour. I think he enjoyed himself. And we enjoyed having him on the show. So
it was great.
And it was good to have Lee back on as well. I enjoyed playing golf with Lee.
Yeah, as always.
As always, and he played some good golf as well. So it was a good day, really, wasn't it?
Got to have a chat about his handicap at some stage, haven't we? Got to have a chat about that.
Yeah.
Only player I know gone up.
I prefer it when we play with him in France. He plays a 4 in France.
Yeah.
He's got his French handicap.
His French handicap's so much better than his English handicap, isn't it?
Everyone's using the world handicap system and he's using the French
system. Right, I think that's it for this week. Enjoy our Perranporth. I hope you enjoy that. It was a beautiful golf course on a beautiful day with great company with Chris Gill. And so enjoy that next Will. And enjoy that this week. And we look forward to seeing everyone next week. Have a good week.